actually on Bant. This is Bant control for Dan Jordan. This is, I believe, Reed Duke's list. As you can see, there's a Thrag Tusk. It is not just blue-white flash. It is Bant control. Robbie Auchter on blue-red or black-red zombies, as we were just discussing, and it looks not far off from Wes Wise's list.
It looks similar.
It's a little different, but
what I'm noticing is the
we can compare.
Lack of burn here.
Here's Wes's list.
He's got Victim of Night instead of the Brimstone Volleys. And the sideboard looks about the same. Yeah, I think that's really the only difference. That Robbie is playing Victim of Night instead of Brimstone Volley. So a little bit less reach with the burn.
What is that needle on?
But possibly more versatility with his removal, which could be important in a matchup like this if we see what kind of angels have we got here.
What is Pithing Needle naming? I'm imagining it's going to be something like Falcon Wrath Aristocrat, because that's one of the only activated abilities in the deck.
That's actually an odd card to see in play.
Yeah, Pithing Needle. So, as you can see, both players at relatively healthy life totals. Dan Jordan's, thanks most likely to that Thrag Tusk. Robbie, thanks mostly to Dan Jordan's lack of aggression at this point in the game, which is normal for a Bant control list. Dan taps 3, plays Detention Sphere. And this is one of the better answers to a Geralf's Messenger.
Yeah, just like we saw in the last matchup.
Yeah, Sever the Bloodline, another great answer.
You want to exile these things.
So Robbie is going to respond to the targeting with Ultimate Price, just to keep the sphere resolved. It just doesn't hit anything. Ultimate Price lets the messenger undie, knocking Dan to 13 and making the messenger a little bit bigger.
We saw him clearly indicate, in response to the trigger. But I mean,
that's some tight play.
That was a decent play, but it's still just going to trade with a Thrag Tusk here.
But nice heads-up play, though, just to keep his messenger around.
Blood Crypt, untapped.
So this has got to be Hellrider or Aristocrat here. And he goes with Hellrider. He may actually have the Aristocrat. Just because he hesitated makes me wonder if he was trying to decide between them. But goes with Hellrider. Knocks Dan, I believe, to 10 just on the attack, the Hellrider trigger. Thrag Tusk trades with the Messenger, as you posited. Beast comes into play. He takes 5, so he should be at 5 now. And Dan's going to really needs something to come back from this. Well, we see he's got some answers. He's got Terminus. I think he's got 2 copies of Supreme Verdict, so I believe it's swing and sweep, as Matthias said earlier in an earlier round.
Very nice. I like that.
Swing with his lone creature. Doesn't really matter what happens because he's going to sweep the board anyway.
I think this is probably the way Robbie's deck is constructed. Oh, Elixir, but he can't activate it. So
yeah, he doesn't
Thundermaw could end it right here.
Yeah,
some combination of burn spells, Pillar of Flame, and Searing Spear could end it.
Yes, several ways for Robbie to win.
Robbie's not slamming it down.
Yeah,
so
which makes me wonder what he's got. He must not have it.
I think Dan's got a second life here. He needs to untap and activate that Elixir of Immortality. Oh yeah, Falcon Wrath. So it's going to be close.
It is.
Dan goes to 1.
And I wonder, again, last turn we saw Robbie hesitate after tapping 4. It seemed to be a decision between Hellrider or Aristocrat. And
sure, and the Hellrider was the correct choice.
Yeah,
because
that point.
He had the extra creatures. It was going to be more damage.
And so Dan sweeps the board yet again, trades his verdict, Supreme Verdict, for the Aristocrat, and then activates and...
So he activates the elixir on his turn, so he doesn't fall victim to like a 1-2 punch of Searing Spears.
Yeah.
On Robbie's turn.
Exactly. So up to 6. His hand, I believe, is Terminus. Couldn't quite see what else. Robbie taps 3, has a Geralf's Messenger, is going to knock Dan to 4 here. And
Just a 4-drop.
Diregraph Ghoul. So
Sorry, 4 life.
Terminus here is, I suppose, does he have another Supreme Verdict? Is that Verdict? It looks like Verdict Elixir.
Azorius Charm.
Azorius Charm Terminus.
But he has to Terminus because of the messenger.
Yeah.
He can't Verdict, or otherwise he's dead. So I think he could
Verdict
buy a
and then
turn.
Azorius Charm. That seems bad. He could go Elixir here, which just gains 5 life. That seems not that great either. I feel like Terminus is the play too. It does look like that is an Elixir, right? And that's what you're seeing too.
Yeah. The Supreme Verdict Azorius Charm play still leaves a Geralf's Messenger on
the
top
top
of Robbie's library.
Yeah.
And
now we can't see how many cards Robbie has in hand. He may have 0.
well, the fact that Dan was at 6 and this was Robbie's play probably means that Robbie doesn't really have much left. Yeah, and he
there's
has
the Terminus. I think that's
you have to put that Geralf's Messenger on the bottom. And he's kind of been sitting here in this position where he's afraid that if Robbie just goes land Hellkite, he'll be dead. But there's not much he can do. The Terminus play was really his only play there.
Knight of Infamy. So Robbie still has some gas, and I think he still has cards in hand too.
He does. And the Knight, notably, protection from Azorius Charm, so...
Just, well... There's an Elixir from Dan.
So Dan goes up to 9 here. And then he Farseeks.
Plays Farseek.
Alright, so what is Robbie going to do here? He's got the Knight of Infamy in play. He's sitting on 4 lands. There's some finger tapping. I'm not sure what's going on here. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, I believe Dan's up to 9 right now because of
Yes,
the Elixir. Just
no, not the dragon we've been waiting for.
no, there's a Falconwrath Aristocrat. So this is 6 damage, gonna knock Dan to 3. And Dan is just trying to find a way to get back into this game.
Well, he's got the Supreme Verdict, and then he can follow up with the Azorius Charm on the
There's the
Aristocrat.
Verdict. So
That's kind of what he has to do to stay alive here.
now we haven't gotten confirmation that the needle is on Aristocrat. Yeah, Falconwrath Aristocrat, but judging from the situation right there,
Oh, right, okay.
he didn't
Yeah.
since he didn't sacrifice his guy to make his Aristocrat
that makes a lot of
indestructible.
sense.
So Robbie has another Aristocrat. That is the 4th, I think, which meets the Azorius Charm from Dan, and Dan finds Thragtusk.
Oh, wow.
Whew.
Oh, wow, what a rip right there. Like, it's tough because of the Aristocrat, so he goes up to 8 and back down to 4. Oh, yeah, he didn't have it. Yeah, because he put the Aristocrat back on top, Thragtusk only really bought him a turn. He needed to find, another mass removal spell there.
So he should have been. Shouldn't he have been at 8 there?
So he went up to 8 and then got